on my crowns and guineas, nooks and pennies, gold, sovereigns, silver, sixpence, shillings, pounds, and pence. It's mine, all mine. So leave me alone, and that may be.
Whatever we have, we share happily.
Half of nothing, what a joy. Well, leave it alone then.
Uncle.
Let me be.
Whatever you say, I am determined to give you the joy of the season.
Much good it has ever done for you.
Well, there are many things that I consider good by which I haven't profited. I dare say Christmas among them. But I've always thought of Christmas time as a good time. A charitable, kind, forgiving, pleasant time. And though it has never put a scrap of gold in my pocket, I believe that Christmas has done me good, and it shall do me good, and I say God bless it.
Let me hear another sound out of you, sir, and you will be keeping your Christmas by losing your job. And you, sir, you're quite a powerful speaker. It's a wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Uncle, I ask you, will you spend tomorrow with me or no?
I would rather find myself stoking the very fires of hell.
I'll take that as a no, then. Well, I'm sorry to find you so resolute, but I'm determined to keep my good Christmas humor to the last. So, a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Good afternoon. Get out!
Merry Christmas, Bob.
Merry Christmas.
Clock is fast. So I suppose you'll be wanting the whole day off tomorrow?
If it's quite convenient, sir.
No, it's not convenient, and it's not fair. If I were to stop your pay £0.50 for it, I think you'd feel yourself ill-used. But you don't think me ill-used when I pay a whole day's wages for no work.
It's Christmas Day, sir. It's only once a year.
It's a poor excuse for picking a man's pocket every 25th of December. And if you must have it, you must. But you will be here all the earlier next morning.
Thank you, sir.
Let
Merry Christmas,
you
Mr.
jump
Cole.
to... Oh. There's another fellow, my clerk, making 15 shillings a week, speaking of a Merry Christmas with a wife and a whole family of screaming brats. I'll retire to the insane asylum. I'll find more good sense there. Christmas. Stop that confounded caterwauling.
Where's your blooming Christmas spirit?
It's right here. And mind you, be careful, you'll feel it on your backside, you young scoundrel.
Miserable goat.
Why, you little... Oh, Samuel Billiken. How fortuitous.
Mr. Scrooge.
Your debt is due, Mr. Billiken. You owe me 5 shillings.
I've had a bad week, sir.
Bad week? Since when does a toy seller have a bad week at Christmas?
Well, I've been giving out more credit than usual, you see. And some folks, they can't afford
I don't lend you money so that you may appear to be charitable. That is a luxury neither one of us can afford.
Could you
5 shillings.
extend a bit of kindness, sir?
Very well. I'll give you another week to pay for a cost of 2 shillings for the trouble.
Mr. Scrooge!
But I could take your card.
2 shillings it is then, sir.
An astute businessman. Why, you little ruffian, I would...
Well, Tim, what is it to be? Where shall we start?
This is a Christmas without pudding, Pa.
Pudding?
Well, you're right, my boy, but what about the goose?
We'll eat that as well.
A goose and a pudding. Well, it seems we're going to have to toss a coin. Heads the pudding, tails the goose.
what I've done.
Clever lad. What would your mother say if we came home empty-handed? Goose it is. Goose first, pudding after boy. Come on.
Aha! Mr. Cratchit! Master Cratchit!
Oh, show us your finest goose, Mr. Perry.
I've got birds that would make Her Majesty's table look bad.
I'm sure you have, Mr. Perry, but consider the size of our table. What have you got for a shilling? Good things come to those who wait. No matter who, from me and you to heads of state. But all I know, this much is true, that all the good things now are bundled up in you. When you are near, my world's complete, and every minute with you in it is a treat. These moments come, and all too few, but they're enough when you have me and I have you. Now, lighter than a feather, we're a happy band of laughing cavaliers. When we're all together, we have love to guide us both throughout the years. Now, Tim, what else do we need?
Pudding, Father, pudding.
A pudding? Who'd have thought it? A pudding on Christmas Day?
But there has been pudding for centuries old.
And how very right you are. And we shall have the very best. Well, the best a penny can buy.
Here you go, Bob. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, sir. Good things come to those who wait.
The greatest Christmas pudding ever I
As sweet as you.
And bigger too.
And we'll be dining like the Maharajas do. We've got the goose. We'll feast like lords.
And Mom will make it dinner that could win awards.
But all the things that we could buy, they don't compare to what we have of you and I. Now, lighter than a feather, we're a happy band of laughing cavaliers. When we're all together, we have love to guide us both throughout the years.
I want train. I want notes. I want a dolly with a pimple velvet coat. That's all the bed made out of wood. Good things only come to children if they're good.
I want a drink.
Well, times are tough.
I think I'll have a gin.
I think you've had enough.
No gifts galore, no presents new. I have the gift of love to share from me to you.
Now, lighter than a feather, we're a happy band of laughing cavaliers. When we're all together, we have love to guide us both throughout the years. Good things come to those who wait, no matter who, from me to you to heads of state. But all I know, this much is true, that all the good things now are bundled up in you. When you are near, I was so pleased, and every minute with you in it is a treat. These moments come, they're all with you, but they're enough when you have me and I have you. We have enough when you have me and I have you. There will enough when you have me and I have you.
Mr. Scrooge, I believe.
You may believe what you wish to believe.
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Ebenezer Scrooge?
Pleasure? Well, I can assure you it's not my pleasure, and I'm rather certain it won't be yours.
Nonsense, sir. We take great pleasure in the generosity of our friends.
Generosity, what is this?
We represent the Benevolent Society for the Prevention of Poverty, sir.
Bah.
Ah, Mr. Scrooge, during this festive season, it's more than
is usually desirable to raise some funds for the poor and destitute who suffer greatly at the present time.
Many thousands are in want of common necessaries, sir. Hundreds of thousands are in want of common comforts.
Yes.
Are there no prisons?
Plenty of prisons, sir.
And the union workhouses, are they still in operation?
They are, sir. Still, I wish I could say they were not.
Oh, good. From what you had said, I thought something had occurred to stop them in their useful purpose. I'm glad to hear it.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
Mr. Scrooge, a few of us endeavor to raise some funds to buy the poor some meat and drink and means of warmth. We choose this time because it is a time above all others where want is keenly felt, and where abundance rejoices.
What can we put you down for, sir?
Nothing.
You wish to remain anonymous?
I wish to be left alone.
Oh, sir, we were hoping you would give a little something to help your fellow man.
Well, I will give you a little something. I'll give you a little advice. I don't make merry myself at Christmas, and I can't afford to make idle people merry. I support those establishments I have mentioned, and they cost enough. And those who are badly off must go there.
The poorhouse, sir? Many cannot go there. Many would rather die.
Well, they would rather die than let them do it then, and thus decrease the surplus population.
Sir, we're here on earth to do good for others.
Then what are others here for? Not a penny.
Mr. Scrooge, are you sure you will not reconsider?
I know my mind, gentlemen, and I know my business. Now, if you will allow me to go about my business, I'll allow you to go about yours. Good evening. Parasites and leeches. What is it about Christmas time that has them oozing out of every nook and cranny? Well, the streets are infested with them. Makes my skin crawl. Whoa. I don't believe it. Jacob Marley? No. Seeing things. No!
An laundry day, Mr. Scrooge.
Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley? Why, he's been dead this past 7 Christmases, Mr. Scrooge. That's me. What brought him into your head?
Well, I thought that I saw that is, I thought I heard, and never mind.
7 years dead this very night. Horrible it was dead as a doornail. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Nightmare sitting in his chair, face all racked with hideous pain and horrifying anguish. I do hope you went peacefully.
Are you sure you're all right, Mr. Scrooge?
The wind, nothing more.
Oh yeah, I guess that's something chronic.
Could you ladies tell me why you're hanging about my doorstep?
Well, it's tradition to tip your charwoman at Christmas, Mr. Scrooge.
Well, I'll give you a tip. Use less starch.
Well, thanks for nothing.
I will be back in the morning with your clean sheets, Mr. Scrooge. Maybe I'll plate you up a little something for Christmas.
I don't need your charity.
Well, right you are. Please yourself. I dare say it'll get eaten, whatever comes about.
And just make sure you have those clean sheets here first thing in the morning. Hmm?
Did you see that miserable old penny pincher? Always like dinner plates.
If you ask me, he's going the same way old Marley did.
Oh, white as a sheet he was.
Whiter than any sheet I've ever washed.
Oh, well, that wouldn't be too difficult. You're frugal with the soap at the best of times.
Here now. You just say that to my face.
I said you're frugal with the soap.
So what you up to for Christmas?
Well, me husband, he's on the lookout for a nice big bed. Let's hope he doesn't find one. Or I'll be out to me. Little girl.
lightheadedness, that's all. Phantoms on door knockers. Bah! Fantasies of the mind, absolute balderdash. It's a head cold, nothing more. A slight upset, and then I am plagued by goblins, all of my own making. I need something to line my stomach to keep these foolish ideas at bay. Humbug. Utter nonsense. Humbug still, I don't believe it. No, I don't. How now? What do you want with me?
March.
Who are you?
Ask me who I was.
Who were you then?
In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Jacob Marley.
You don't believe in me?
I don't.
You doubt your senses?
Never.
Then why do you doubt them now?
Because you are indigested. You're a bit of undigested beef or a fragment of an underdone potato. Oh, there's more of gravy than the grave about you, whatever you are. Mercy, dreadful apparition, why do you trouble me so?
Man of the worldly mind, do you believe in me or not?
Oh, I do, I must, but why do spirits such as you roam the earth? And why do you come to me?
Sorrow, bitter sorrow, for tomorrow and tomorrow I am bound to walk abroad with humankind. Witness what I cannot share throughout my life, I didn't care, and now it's gone upon my tortured mind. What I never ever knew before is how I should reach out and help the needy and the poor. Oh, miserably right me, happiness deny me, pity, woe betide me. It's time to settle up the dreadful score.
You are bound, Jacob. Why?
I wear the chains I forged in life. Each and every link upon this eternal chain was made of my own free will. And if I could, I would break every single one. But they are my burden, my penance. Every time I turn my back on those who needed my help,